What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on HA5, and in today's video guys we do have an update on Moonbeam, also known as Glmr, which has pumped up nearly 50% in the last 24 hours, currently trading at just above 24 cents. So we're going to be looking at why has it pumped so much in the space of not even an hour or two. As you guys can see, a major pump earlier this morning. Looking at, is it time to buy right now? Is it too late? Or if you're on a profit, is it time to sell it and take out your profit? Or is it simply time to hold on to it before it pumps up even higher? Looking at both buyers and sellers' point of view, and also looking at its prediction over the next couple of hours, days, weeks, months, and overall in 2023. How high or how low can this crypto go, and is it worth investing into it? And as you guys can see, it's been pumping quite a bit, so can it potentially even hit the dollar mark anytime soon, even over the next couple of months, is what we're also going to be covering. But before I get into all of that stuff, guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel, and for a bonus entry, follow me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are currently looking at the Coinbase website. The market is down just about a percentage in the last 24 hours, and we do have Glmr as one of the top gainers in the last 24 hours, according to Binance as well, as you guys can see, top gainer. So zooming into the hourly chart, we can see it has dropped about 2% in the last hour, which is quite a lot. However, compared to how much it's gained, it is part of the process. Over the week, 43% up, and over the month, just about 23%. Most of August and September so far, it has been more or less dropping in value all up until earlier today, where it has gained a huge amount. So going into the CoinMarketCap website here, we can see the trading volume has gone up by an insane percentage, 4,100%, making it $116 million in trading, which is a huge amount of money that is currently being traded on Moonbeam. We're seeing a lot more investors, as it is one of the top gainers. It is getting a lot of attention and a lot of hype around it, meaning more and more people are looking into the project, meaning more buyers as well as more sellers. So let's get straight into it. On the screen right now, we do have the candlestick pattern chart with the Fibonacci scale, which I'm going to be using later on in the video to do some technical analysis. But for now, I'm just going to hide this, and I'm going to bring up the usual MACD indicator to do some price prediction, as I'm pretty sure that's what most of you guys are here for. So let's zoom in into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then I'll move on to the hourly, daily, and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I do that, guys, just a little disclaimer. As usual, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So zooming into the 30-minute chart, it is not looking too great here. We do have the blue and the orange line looking bearish, heading towards the negative direction, and they are looking quite steep as well, meaning it's not realistic. So over the next 12 to 14 hours, so in the early hours of tomorrow to tomorrow midday, I'm expecting Moonbeam to be more or less trading at a slightly lower value than where it is at the moment, potentially dropping down to around 20 cents is what I'm expecting Glmr to be trading at by midday tomorrow. However, that doesn't mean it's going to start crashing right now. Of course not. It's likely to pump up a little bit higher, potentially to about 25-26 cents over the next couple of hours, before it slowly starts to drop back down to around 20 cents target over the next 12 to 14 hours. So yes, do expect it to be volatile, but at the moment the overall outcome seems to be more on the negative side rather than the positive side. Now, moving on to the hourly chart, next couple of days we are still looking bearish, guys. We've got the blue and the orange line going in a negative direction, looking quite bearish, meaning more drops in value are expected from Moonbeam over the next 7 to 8 days. So towards the end of this week, early next week, I'm expecting the crypto to have once again dropped in value, potentially at this point trading around the 17 to 18 cents target is where I'm expecting Moonbeam to be trading at in the early next week towards the end of this week. But again, that doesn't mean we're going to be consistently hitting red days for the next 7-8 days. Of course not. It is likely to have the odd green day here and there, where it's likely to take a little bit of a pump, but again the red days are likely to overtake the green days, meaning an overall drop in value is what is expected from Moonbeam over the next 7 to 8 days. Now let's move on to the daily chart. Next couple of weeks we're looking quite the very opposite of the last two charts. We do have the blue and the orange line looking very steep, heading towards a bullish direction, looking very positive. However, once again, that is not realistic. The only reason why it's looking so steep is because of the major increase that's taken place over the last couple of hours. The graph thinks, you know what, it's going to keep going at this pace, it's going to keep pumping, so on and so on. However, that is not the case. What I am expecting from Moonbeam over the next 6 to 8 weeks, guys, so mid to late November 2023, is potentially an overall decrease in value from where it is at the moment. Again, as you guys can clearly see from the chart, since about early this year, so from about literally January, February this year, it has been consistently dropping in value. Yes, we can see green candles here and there in between, but overall it has clearly been going in a negative direction, and it is likely to carry on that way over the next couple of months and towards the end of the year as well, potentially dropping below the 10 cents target is what I'm expecting from Moonbeam over the next 2 to 3 months. So towards the end of the year, it is more or less likely to drop below the 10 cents target. And again, I've seen a lot of people saying it's going to hit the $1 mark, so on and so on. Guys, we are far away from that. Again, just because it's pumping right now, it doesn't mean it's going to carry on pumping and so on. More or less, it's too late to invest into it right now, especially if you're in a short-term trade. But again, this is a crypto I'm avoiding, and I would avoid at this point in time only because it's pumped up so much. It is more than likely for it to drop back down in value over the coming hours, days and weeks as well. And as I mentioned, towards the end of the year, potentially dropping below 10 cents is what I'm expecting. But yeah, those of you asking, is it a good time to buy it right now? Personally, it isn't, but if you guys do believe you can make some money out of it right now on the short term, go for it. You know, it's entirely up to you guys what you guys want to do, but personally I would avoid it. But yeah, that is pretty much it, guys, for today's video. Just a quick one on Moonbeam. What I want you guys to do is let me know in the comment section down below how high or how low are you guys expecting this crypto to go in 2023. Comment down below, as I'm very intrigued to see how many of you guys are bullish and how many of you guys are bearish on this crypto. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it's free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I'll catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.